Good morning, everyone. This is Darnell Weathersby, president of Lead One. And it is with great pleasure that I announce that this coming August 1st marks the 10-year anniversary of Lead One. For many of you, you've been rocking with us, you've been following us, you've been supporting us for the last 10 years. Many of you watching this video were around the table and you were part of conversations, and when Lead One was just a concept, was just an idea, was just a desire to inspire and empower individuals to maximize their sphere of influence and reach their fullest potential. And for the last 10 years, the Lord has blessed Charnel and I to do just that. Whether it's speaking at workshops, speaking at seminars, speaking at your local church, just helping individuals understand that God has gifted them. God has equipped them. God has given them a story to tell and a sphere of influence to reach. I have on this shirt today because it's part of that journey, part of that story. We've learned, and myself included, each of us have a generational curse that we're attempting to break, that we're attempting to shatter, that we're attempting to do better in our generation so that our children and our children's children can walk in blessings and not baggage, if you will. So for me, my generational curses were divorce and domestic violence. For many of you who have supported us, you have purchased hoodies and purchased t-shirts saying, hey, I have a generational curse that I'm determined to break, that I'm determined to shatter. So for those of you who have supported us through our apparel line, thank you. Thank you for not only wearing the apparel, but living out the meaning and the mission of this apparel line. It also blesses me to know that in 2013, I published my first book, Journey to Fatherhood. Being a single parent product, God gifted me with the opportunity to share my fears, to share my insecurities, to share my prayers for 9 months as I navigated pregnancy with my beautiful wife, as we were expecting our first child. And so many men across the country and across the world have read this book over the last 10 years and have not only read the book and been encouraged by its message and by my transparency and authenticity, but they have also taken the time to journal their own journey to fatherhood. They've documented their prayers. They've documented their hopes and dreams and aspirations on being the father potentially that they never had, or continuing a legacy of being a godly father in the lives of their wife and children. So if you haven't read this book, if you know of a young father, if you know of a soon-to-be father, this book is still blessing households. This book is still transforming lives of men across the world. So thank you again for everyone who supported this project over the years. And most recently, we've been blessed to put out our first children's book, Adventures of Donald the Knight, Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. God has blessed us to sell over 600 copies of this book since November of last year. I've been blessed to have over 10 different book signings since January 1st. So if I haven't made it to your local church, if I haven't made it to your organization, and you have a heart to empower and inspire the children of the next generation, let's connect soon. You can check out our website, theleadonemovement.com. You can learn more about the ministry that God has given us through Lead One. You can follow us at Lead One LLC. You can check out our YouTube channel, Lead One Movement. God is moving, God is working, God is blessing. And again, we just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for 10 years of prayers, for 10 years of support, for 10 years of encouragement. God has used each and every one of you to grow and expand upon what God has put in my heart and in Charnel's heart. Again, Lead One was created to inspire and empower individuals to maximize their sphere of influence. So if you've been blessed by the ministry of Lead One, I pray that you will consider creating a small video, 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, just sharing how the ministry of Lead One has blessed you over the last 10 years. Maybe it's inspired you to maximize your sphere of influence. So again, so many times we receive text messages and pictures and phone calls and emails and social media posts from individuals in real time. But we're celebrating, again, 10 years on August 1st. So if you want to join us in this celebration, you may not be local, you may be across the world or across the country, but you want to, contribute to this celebration. Tag us on your post, and we will be sure to connect with you and see how you're doing in this season of life. So again, 10-year anniversary of the Lead One movement is coming up August 1st. Thank you again for your prayers and support. Be blessed.